Hi, Leos. Welcome to y'all's full moon and Virgo message. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I need to take a few days break from doing readings. I was so tired and I'm getting ready to head out on vacation. So I am here with y'all, and I think I have two other ones I gotta do. I think I still gotta do Aquarius and Aries. Um, so let's get into it. I'm happy to be getting out of the cold weather, even though it hasn't been that cold this winter here in New York, and going somewhere warm. But this is going to be good for your sun, moon, or your rising, or if you're watching as a cross watcher, if you're dealing with somebody that's a Leo, tropical or sidereal. Also, look up where Leo is at and see what house in your chart, if you know your chart, Leo is occupying. So then you can get an idea of how that house will be affected by this full moon in Virgo. So without much further ado, let's get into the message. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you all. And let's get it. And that was quick. Okay, you guys have Temperance out as the first card. This is a good little start. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles. You guys have the King of Swords. The Seven of Cups. The Three of Cups. When the Three of Cups just came out, it came out in the reverse, but it flipped upright. I'm gonna read it in both ways. And I'm already getting a message on it about having to leave certain groups of people behind in order to meet new groups of people. But your options are being presented to you. You have a decision that you're gonna have to be making. A decision is going to be coming in for you, for a lot of you, that's going to create some type of balance in your life. They're saying be patient with this and go with what you feel is going to help you grow in some type of way. Because even though a decision is being made in your favor, they're saying that you have the final decision on this. You have the Tower in the reverse. I gotta read that one both ways too. Whatever there's something unexpected that's gonna happen in you all's life. I am picking up that this is a positive energy, but you may want to stall on whatever it is that you have to make this decision on, because there's so many moving parts that's going on in you guys' lives currently. There you have it, the Knight of Swords. And let's see what else. And you have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So for a lot of you, there's something that's coming back around. This was something that you guys probably gave up on. This was something that you didn't feel, it probably made you a little bit upset that something wasn't working out the way that you wanted to previously, so you gave up on it. But they're saying that there's going to be something that comes to light. There's going to be some type of revelation that you guys have, or this misconception of this self-doubt that you guys were having within yourselves. And there's going to be an offer that comes towards you. For some of you, you've been waiting for a while for this to happen. For others of you, this is something that you've been working on relentlessly, and now you're about to get whatever it is that you've been wanting. You have a gift that's coming in. There's an equal exchange that's coming. But this is going to cause some type of something will have to dissolve in order for this to take place. You're going to have to give up something that you don't necessarily want to give up on, but it's going to be something that is beneficial for you. They're saying that you've outlived something at this point. You've outgrown something. You've gotten all the wisdom that you can get out of this. And now you have to make that choice to break away from something. This will be a hard decision for some of you to make. You're going to for many of you, you're going to keep this to yourself, and you're really going to be contemplating, like, what is going to be the best thing for me? What's going to supply me with that creative energy? What's going to get me to create something better for my life? You are going to come to that decision with the King of Swords there, and you also have with the Knight of Swords as well underneath it, but you're going to wait on making this final decision. For others of you, this could be something that you have been in denial about, about something in your life that has to change for the better, and you're trying to figure out all the different moving parts, how you can get everything to work out in your favor the best way that it can. But they're saying that you are ready for a new chapter. A new chapter is opening up for you. But for some of you, you're being very resistant to this. For others of you, with the Seven of Wands here, they're saying there's going to be a lot of responsibility put on you with this new chapter that's opening up. There's going to be a lot of people that's coming to you trying to overthrow you in some type of way, or they're going to try and get you to look at yourself in a way where you feel like you're less than, and you're going to constantly have to be like on your P's and Q's to make sure that everything's done the correct way. They're saying as long as you do not rush into creating something that's not going to last, you'll have more control over this. There's going to be people that come in and out that are going to try and be distractions to you, because there is a lot of distractive energy that's here, but you are going to overcome that. You do have something very good that's going to be starting for a lot of you. For a lot of you, your money's about to take a turn for the better. A lot of you are about to be very self-reliant. There may be other people that depend on you. For some of you, this is something that has to do with creativity that you're going to be embarking on. This is something that for some of you, you're starting over. You're overcoming the obstacles, and you're going back to what it was that you thought was not going to work out. This is going to have a big payoff. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to like this for you, because there's jealousy that's rooted in this. There's low vibrational energy, so be very wary of what you're telling people, what your plans are, if you even choose to tell them at all. For some of you, you have to be quiet about this. With this Temperance card as the first card here, and it's above the Three of Cups. I don't know why they want me to read the cards like this, like top to bottom. There is balance that's coming in. The people that are meant to be in your life are going to be entering your life over the phase soon. And they're going to create some type of balance. They're saying to be patient. This is something that you've been requesting. For some of you, you've been asking, like, please put me in line with the people that are meant to be in my life. But as these people are coming in, or even before they come in order to get this balance, in order to manifest what you've requested and for it to come into the physical, for you to gain some type of wisdom and this feeling that you're learning more about yourself and other people around you, you're going to have to let go of the people that are no longer resonating in your life anymore, the people that have served their purpose. For a lot of you, you're going to know who these people are already. For some of you, you're going to end up trying to nurture these relationships that you have had in your life for a while, and that's what's going to delay you making this decision that's coming in, because this is going to be a complete life change for you for the better. I do feel like once you get in the head that, okay, I'm ready to grow, I need this in order to see something in my life take off, I have to get rid of this energy that's no longer wanting to be a part of my life anymore. For some of you, this has been a struggle already if you're dealing with a group of people. For some of you, this has been a struggle where it's just like, before everything was fun, it was lighthearted, like you guys got along very well, but then there started to be like this disconnect and this pulling apart from each other. I do feel that whatever comes in, there is going to be an executive decision that's made. Somebody's going to see the potential that you're able to give, or either you're seeing the potential within yourself to give towards something that you really want to acquire in this life, or at this phase in your life right now. For some of you, I'm picking up, this is going to be something that stays with you for a long time. It's not going to be something that it comes in 1 month and is gone the next. I'm picking up, this is like years that you're going to, whatever you're doing, it's going to be created over years, and it's going to put you in this position of leadership, especially with this King of Swords here. You're making decisions, you're making the right decisions. You're not only making decisions for yourself, but you're making decisions for other people as well. For some of these decisions, you're going to have to think very quickly and critically in order to deliver an answer, but you are going to do very well with that. With this Tower card here in the reverse, this is going to be things that come in unexpectedly that kind of throw you off, but you will be able to recover from it very well and very quickly. For others of you, I do see you having conversations about what your dreams and your hopes and your wishes are, especially with the Seven of Cups here. And there may be somebody that you are dealing with This could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra that you end up running into, or that gives you some type of sound advice, or somebody that thinks critically. They don't think with their emotions; it's just more logically, and they get you to see another side of a situation in order for you to make this decision, because you are being presented with all these different options. A lot of these you may be a little confused by and want to look at the bigger picture and look at, oh well, everything always turns out for the better. But if I try and keep these, of course, it always turns out for the better. But if I try and keep the old in, I can try and balance it out. But that's going to throw off all your manifestation that you've been doing. They're saying you may have your head in the cloud about a lot of these decisions that you have to make, and you're gonna have to get that grounded energy, and that's where this Seven of Swords comes in, or not the Seven of Swords. This King of Swords energy comes in, where you could be talking to someone and they give you this really good sound advice on how you need to move forward with something. And that's going to be the information that you get that's going to bring you back down to the logical thinking instead of the ethereal thinking, if that makes sense. And you're going to have to let go of something that you've been holding on to for a while, that you've been maybe afraid of letting go of. For others of you, you've had blockages that have been preventing you from seeing things from another perspective, especially when it comes to what your hopes and wishes and your manifestations are. And that's why a lot of your manifestations probably haven't been coming in. But they're saying once you let go of something completely and fully, you open your options up. I'm using this deck right here. Let's see, what is this balance that's been restored? I wonder if the High Priestess is going to come out with this Temperance card. I'm picking up for a lot of you, you have to be very patient with what was coming in. Look at that. You guys have the Sun at the bottom, and this is before I even started shuffling till I cut the deck. This is so in line with your story. You're going to have to let something go. This isn't going to be an easy take. For some of you, there may be somebody that makes this a little bit harder for you, because you have a very prosperous new beginning that's coming in. This is something that you probably never done before, but you've had the idea of doing it, or you have this idea of you can accomplish this. But you have to let something go that's no longer meant to be in your life because it's holding you back. They're saying that there is a chapter that's trying to complete, but there's factors that you still have to let go of in order for that chapter to complete. You will get the knowledge that you need. There is going to be that aha moment that you get. And I'm picking up, this is going to come from you speaking to somebody, and they're just telling you in a way, no, you need to go after this. Let me tell y'all something. I've been rewatching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and in the season that I just finished, if y'all even watched the show, Erica Jane, you know, the blonde-headed one, she has like the Pretty Mess, Expensive to Be Me song. She said something, and I was just like, that's some really good advice. And I feel like this is good advice for y'all to have in this message that I have for y'all right now, is you always say yes to everything, even if you don't know how it's going to turn out. You always say yes because you're going to gain a new experience. Even if in that experience you're just like, oh, I shouldn't have said yes to this, there's going to be a lesson in there that you learn. And that's the type of advice that I'm picking up you're going to be getting from someone, is just say yes. Just go after it. Don't worry about what you think's not going to happen, right? Or what you think, like, if you don't say yes, this opportunity may never come back around again. So don't give into what the other thoughts of other people are and make this decision harder for you. Just say yes. And you have the decision that gets made. You see something for what it is, and you go after it. And I feel like it's going to turn out very good and in your favor. This is something, like I said, it's going to be with you for a long time. Why is the Temperance card here, please? You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Two of Pentacles. You're going to feel good when this comes in, or whatever balance is being restored back in you guys' life. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel uplifted. It makes you feel like, yes, this is what I deserve. This is what I've been hoping and I've been wishing for. This is a very emotional thing that's going to come in for you all. But with the Two of Pentacles here, you have to make a choice of where you're going to put that energy towards. Are you going to keep it in the energy of the past? Or are you going to start putting it towards the energy of the future? You're going to try and balance this out, which a lot of you are going to do very well at first, but it's whatever that you're trying to balance, it's going to end up getting out of hand if you don't cut something out. You guys have the Magician here as well. You are starting something fresh. For some of you, this is somebody coming to you. Look at that. There's a celebration that you guys have coming in. You're receiving what it is that you want. There's a reunion that's coming in. Something that you've been wanting for a while is going to be presenting itself to you. You're going to try and keep both things in your life, but at some point you're going to have to give one thing up. You're going to have to end up putting more into one venture that you have going on or that's coming into your life than the other, and that's what you have to let go of. And this is probably like that energy right here of those people of the past where you felt like you have like this deep, strong connection with, that you have fun with. There's going to be more people that you're going to be meeting along the way that you're going to feel more of that intense connection with, and they're going to actually end up assisting you in the future some kind of way. For a lot of you, this is starting something brand new. This is something that could be very creative for you all, and that it just ends up taking off. But it has to be something that you are willing to invest into emotionally. You have everything that you need. For a lot of you, this has to deal with your talents. What is the Seven of Cups, please, for the Leos? Yeah, there's that energy again with the Ace of Swords. You're not going to want to listen to what this person has to say at first, because it's probably not going to be exactly what you want to hear, but is what you need to hear. And you're going to think long and hard about this Seven of Cups energy, about this option, these options that are being presented to you, these doors, because you have doors opening up. And you're going to actually have to end up taking a little time away to really think critically about what the advice is that you have gotten and what it is that you're going to do. I do feel like you are going to make the best decision for yourself. We got an extra card for you. But you're going to be stuck in trying to figure out what it is. You're going to be stuck with trying to see your way out of this. But look at that. You have the Page of Cups. You're going to accept something for what it is. For others of you, if this is dealing with a love situation, you all could be dealing with someone, or this is you that's dealing with someone that feels trapped in what decision that they want to make, because I do feel like they have many options that are presented to you, and they're looking at everybody, maybe you included, or this is you doing it to somebody else, as an option. Excuse me. But there is that advice that comes in where it's just like, you need to make a decision and stop playing around with all these people. There is a disappointment that you're going to have to feel because you have to let something go. And this is going to be something that's very hard. If this is something that's been dealing with a love situation, I do feel like you all have an offer that's coming towards you. But just be very wary of this person is what they're telling me, because they may be looking back at their past options while they're trying to get to know you. And any little thing that just offsets them may end up being what ends up breaking this off. Especially with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, you are dealing with like this energy of someone that just has groupies around them, and they don't want to give you the attention that you seek. And so because of that, you're going to be making this decision to cut this energy out. And for some of you, this has actually been going on for a minute. Like, it's okay. You feel like this can grow. And then you get aware of some type of knowledge or information, and then you kind of get confused about what to do. So you think long and hard about this. You go to your group of friends. For some of you, you can't even trust this group of friends, because whatever is going on with this individual, if this is a love situation for you all, they're benefiting from this too. And that's what's stalling this change from happening in your life. This beneficial change is happening from your life, because they're keeping you held back, because they see the benefit of what they're getting out of this as well. So you're going to be making this decision to cut them and this person out for good. What's the Tower here in the reverse, please, for the Leos? You have the Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your time with this. You're not rushing into any new type of plans. You're planning things out. You're trying to figure out what's going to be the best option for me, how to maneuver around this. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So you're not just jumping at any offer. You're not just jumping right into anything because it sounds good right away. You're literally doing the research to figure out how is this going to benefit me in the future. You're only worried about yourself right now. And they're saying as you go into this, you're going to be releasing this toxicity, these things that have kept you restricted. You're making the decision to abandon some of the things that have taken that you don't see any growth with anymore, and you're in this state of transition into bettering yourself. Some people are going to look at this as you're cutting out the toxicity, but there's going to be some people that look at this as it's unfair to them. But what you have coming in has a lot of longevity and wealth attached to it. This can be a wealth of knowledge. This can be like just money. Whatever this is going to take you to that next level, and you're going to learn a great deal from this energy. There's that Knight of Swords that's here. This is why this Tower is reversed. You're trying to, it's almost like you're in denial about some stuff with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you're dragging your feet, or you can feel like whatever's coming in is dragging your feet, and you're hesitant to let this go, and you're hesitant to say yes to new things because you don't want to make the wrong decision. I'm not picking up that this is going to be anything that's inherently bad, but they're saying you do have to let go of something and say yes to these new opportunities that are coming in for you all's life. Let me get your oracle cards. Don't be afraid to outgrow what's old. Say yes to every opportunity that comes in towards you after you really review it. Because you don't know where it's going to lead you to. For the Leos. There we go. There we go. Look at that. You guys have deep knowing. You're going to know what, at the bottom, you're going to know what decision to make. And, ooh, I feel like right here, like on my third eye, you're going to be doubting yourself a lot when this comes in. For some of you, if you're starting something, you're going to be doubting yourself because you're just like, did I make the right decision in this? Look at that. No place like home. You have imagine and clean it up both in the reverse. You have to come back to your true self. Whatever is going on in you all's life is going to lead you to a place where you feel you're destined to be, where you feel like you can truly express yourself. But there are things that you have to let go of with this clean it up in the reverse. There's stuff, I don't know why they're saying it like that. There's dirt in your life, which I'm picking up that's the people. There's certain individuals in your life that you have to let go of in order to welcome in the new, because you have a great future that is ahead of you all, but you have to clean up what's already existing in your life that's not meant to be there anymore. There's like dust mites just hanging on like to the cobwebs, and you're just letting them sit there. Let me get one more for you all. This is Liberation I wanted to come out. I'm gonna take that one, but I'm gonna shuffle one more to see if one more comes out. Because that one actually... Oh, you got a lot that came out. I'm not gonna take all these, but... Yeah, you need to create. You are protected. You have a lot of stuff that you're going through. You have a big decision that you need to make. Alright, I'm gonna just read Liberation for y'all. And I don't even know what this card says, actually. Okay, Liberation says, don't take this message, like this personally, like literally, not personally, but apply it to your way somehow, some way, because this is going to be related, it's going to be read like it's a person. So this says, a person who recently hurt or disappointed you in some way is simply a mirror for the hurt and disappointment you already held inside you. All the events of your life, regardless of whether you label them good or bad, are simply acts of love. The hurt or disappointment you now feel is an opportunity for you to examine what it is that you don't love about yourself. It's safe for you to open your heart. Love yourself as you are and stop placing unreasonable expectations on yourself. Through self acceptance comes a newfound sense of freedom, which transforms the way you see life and the world around you. All right, Leos, that's all I have for you. I will make. I'll try and get like a couple more videos out before I go on vacation, in a couple days if I can. I might just group them all together by like the sign, like the element. So I might like do something where it's just like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are all grouped in one video. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you all soon. Thank you.